Okay, no work boots today. We got snowboarding boots.
And this is snowboarding with the half day.
So Caleb and I took a half day off and we hit the local ski resort. We're gonna go do some snowboarding today. Gonna tear it up, huh?
You like my snowboard?
Try to.
Want to show your snowboard?
Woo! Alright. We'll try and get a little footage out there.
And I hope you enjoy this video.
Nice. Well, it's no telly ride. This is Boys Park at Monroeville. I used to come here in junior high. So it looks about the same. Nice little place. We're gonna give it a try. Ready to go? Looking good. A little icy, huh? Yeah, you're doing pretty good, man.
This is snowboarding with the horses.
Right on, snowboarding with the horses. On a sheet of ice. Okay, race you to the bottom.
No racing.
Oh! Hey, good morning everybody. Sun is coming up. It's going to be a gorgeous morning. Today, I need to start ripping out this patio. So as soon as I get done eating breakfast, I'll go down and show you why. Okay, so I'm down here on the patio. What I have going on here, every year, it's getting worse and worse too. Every year in the wintertime, this freezes and heaves up. And now it's up about an inch. And in about another month, this is going to be up about 2 to 2.5 inches. And I'm worried I'm going to hurt these pillars, as well as these columns I put in under here. Now these are all separate. I poured pads that go down to the footer, and these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns are all setting on the footer. Nothing setting on the patio. But we have a big crack here, and this all heaves and opens up in the winter time. And my downspouts back there always freeze solid, so nothing's draining good. And whenever I was younger, I was pouring, I dug this footer out right here for these posts, and I remember cracking my downspout pipe, and I fixed it, but maybe I didn't fix it as good as I should have. So I had it cambered one time, and we thought we saw something there, but wasn't sure. But there's something going on under there. So it is time. I'm ripping this whole patio out, and we're going to do something kind of neat here. But first I'm going to correct my downspout problem, and I'm going to run a real good French drain right through here and take it over the hill. So the patio's not in bad shape, but there's a couple cracks. It's about 20 years old. So we'll go ahead and update it. So I got my new 306 here, and I got my B6 breaker. I just picked this up about a month ago. Haven't used it yet. This will be the big test for it before we get going with the season. So we'll see how this all breaks it up. We're going to lose this fire pit, and the new patio, we're going to go ahead and move this fire pit sort of down in in this area and get it a little bit more away from the house, and that'll give us a nice seating area here. And then whenever we're having parties and stuff, that'll give us more room for a couple of tables there. And that fire pit's just sort of in the way a little bit sometimes. So since we're doing it, we're just going to go ahead and enlarge this a little bit and do that while we're in this whole process. So it's pretty cold out. I'm going to jump in the machine and get started. Now that I have a little hole busted in there, I just wanted to see if there's any gaps underneath there. It looks pretty tight. I compacted it pretty well whenever I put it in. We have a real nice base to it. So I don't think it's the ground surface freezing and heaving here. I think there's a water problem going on up closer to the house. So it's coming out pretty good. Lots of rebar. I'm not sure why this fitting right here is leaking. It's not very tight, but that's just a push-in coupling. I gotta see what's going on there, but I'm leaking oil everywhere here. And it seems like it just started. I got a couple drips back here, and maybe I just didn't notice it back there. And I got oil leaking up here. Is that the same thing? Brand new. So it's leaking, not too bad, but you know, it's leaking. I don't want to stop. I'm about halfway done with what I want to get done today. I was debating going up and taking the fitting off of the 305 and switching it. I have a call into Cat. They're going to come Monday morning and fix this. So I'm just going to keep going for today and get this broken up so we can haul it out of here Monday and just deal with the leaking. I'll keep an eye on the fluid level. If I need to add some hydraulic, I can do that. I just wanted to mention, you know, why it's leaking. The coupling is cracked and it's brand new. Just one of those things. Always happens to me, it feels like. So everything's breaking real good. Just taking my time. I don't want to chip any brick there around these. So just, if you notice, I know you're on time lapse for most of it, but I break in the middle, I pulverize the middle, then I chip and pull the stuff away from the piers. And I don't want to harm this concrete over here. I want to keep this. So same thing, I'll just break this border and I'll pull this border right away from that. Going down that wall the same way, I'll just break and pull it into here. We're gonna saw cut this off when we decide on our new shape. So I'm not too concerned about this right now until we get that laid out. I'm going to try out my new bracket. If you're seeing this footage, then the camera did not fall off and get crushed. So I'm in the 306 next gen. The nice thing about this is you can just push this button, go to this button. Now you never have to do this again while the machine is running. If you shut it off, you have to do that again. Now it drives like a skid loader. You don't have to use the joysticks. So just all hand control. That way, if you want to use the blade control, it frees up your hand to do so. So I'm just going to run this up. We're getting a little bit low on fuel. And then we can address that coupling that's leaking on Monday when Kat comes over. I called the salesman. He said he'd bring me a new one and we'll just put it on. No big deal. And I'm probably getting low on hydraulic fluid, so we'll get that filled up while I'm up here. Shut that beeper off. There we go. A little bit quieter. The cab is really nice and quiet in here. It's a nice, comfortable machine. Roomy. The backup camera. All your gauges, everything's adjustable. I don't really mess with it too much. Rubber tracks, so I'm really not even hurting the ground back there. No turning on it, just straight as much as you can. That was good timing. They're waving me in for lunch, so I'm gonna see what's on the menu. So our t-shirt winner for last contest, the New Year's resolution, he won because he said his New Year's resolution was to finish his daughter's playhouse. And once Emily saw that, she said, "Dad, he's the winner because my playhouse isn't done yet." And I've been I've been working on that for I don't even know how long. It's done. I just didn't finish the overhangs. And so she said, well, he's the winner. He's going to finish his daughter's playhouse this year. And his movie line was, hey, put some Windex on it. So get that movie line right, along with your best soup recipe for this cold winter season. Put some Windex on it is the movie line. Send in that with your favorite soup recipe, and I'll let my wife pick the winner this time. So good luck to everybody. I always enjoy those contests. I hope you do too. Well, that worked pretty good, close-up footage, and it didn't shake around that much. So I think this will work good whenever I put it on like mixer shoots and get some up-close footage of pouring. I mean, I had it put just magnetized right to the bottom of this, and it seemed to hold on there pretty good. So all I have left to do is just right here today. Then I'll come in here with the skid loader and scoop all this up. I might back a truck down here and load it, or I might just run buckets up. I'll probably pull a truck down. This is nice and frozen. It shouldn't hurt it too much. It's coming out good. Tricky part will be getting underneath there, and I'll use the hammer on the skid loader for that, and just pull these away, and I'll just go at it slow. What to do with all that furniture while I'm doing this, huh? I'll put it up there and cover it up. So I'll go ahead and set the camera aside. You can watch the rest of this come out. As always, thanks for tuning in with Concrete with the Hosses. Stay tuned and watch this project progress over the next month or two over the winter.